the training is being recorded, so I'm just waiting for it to go live so that we can commence today's meeting. Okay, while the program is going live, let's call on. All right, so we're going to call on someone to give us an opening prayer. So we're going to call on. All right, so Mrs. Mercy, welcome back into today's program. So I guess you're the first person to come online today. So we're going to call on you, Mrs. Mercy. If you can hear us, give us opening prayer while we commence today's training. Mrs. Mercy, are you there? Okay, I guess Mrs. Mercy is. I will call on. Let me call on. I can see someone here. Okay, Mr. Mickey, Big Mickey.
Sir.
Big Mickey. All right. So welcome on board for today's meeting. Give us opening prayer.
First of all, good morning to everybody. Yeah, let's pray. Precious Heavenly Father, we bless your name. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for bringing us together on this medium for us to share mind. Father, we are so grateful. Thank you for the gift of life. Father, we declare that whatever we do today will bring glory to your name, and it will be useful to each one of us in Jesus' name. Amen.
Sorry, I think I got lost in the network. All right, so I'm back again. Okay, so Mr. Amiki, thank you for that prayer, even though I was logged out of the meeting. Okay, so it's a nice one again to have us right here today to be part of today's program. So there is something that we're going to look into. Sorry, I think I got lost in the network. All right, so I'm back again. Okay, so Mr. Amiki, thank you for that prayer, even though I was logged out of the meeting. Okay, so it's a nice one again to have us right here today. Okay, all right, so we're going to look into. We are going to. I think last week. For those of us that before we go into what we have today, I just want to quickly give us a recap. Like I said, our training this training is compulsory. It's every Thursday and it's compulsory for every member of Pillarcom. It is compulsory, except you have a very good important reason. It is compulsory for every realtors to be part of this training because this is the only time we get to meet ourselves for now and get to meet almost every one of us. So it's a training that you get to know about what is happening every week in the community. You got to know what is happening every week in the community. You got to know about the promos that are ongoing. You got to know about the incentives, about the benefit that is ongoing. You got to know about the changes, the update that is ongoing in the company. You got to know about the trainings and the other things that you're supposed to know about this program. Like I told you, our system is evolving. Our system is evolving. So that is why it is important you participate in this meeting. It is very, very critical. Now, they said out of sight is out of mind. If you want to take this business serious, then you need to get all the information that you need to really become the better person that you want to be in the business. And the Thursday meeting is also an interactive section that we've got to interact with ourselves, to share our ideas together, and to forge ahead in achieving some great things together. So, I can see Mr. Ajisha Femi, I think Mr. Ajisco, the man to be, because Mr. Ajisco is not a man yet. He's still a boy. Maybe by next week he will become a man. So I think it's one of us, and he's getting married by next week. Oh, sorry, I was trying to unmute my mic and network problem came up. All right. I hope you are back.
Sorry, sir. Sorry to say, it's not next week. It's this week, Saturday.
I said by next week. You're already a married man now. Abi. So okay, I think he's getting married this Saturday. So he's inviting all of us to come and eat cow and rice. Abi, it's chicken and rice. You want to give us? So he's inviting us to come and eat chicken and rice. So most likely by the end of today's meeting, we are going to post the address, the venue for the place. It's just along Ikorodu Road there at Ajegunle precisely. So we're going to send the address. If you're on the WhatsApp group, we'll send the address so that we just go there to also show our own appreciation with him. He's been a very good person in our midst. So we're going to give him as much support as we can. So with that being said, last week we had some discussions. There was a training that we had last week. And do we have someone in the house now, or that watched last week's video, that want to give us a recap of what we did last week? A recap of what we did last week. Do we have somebody in the house that want to give us a recap of what we did? Okay, probably the title of last week training. Let me listen to the person in the house that want to give us the title of last week. I want to be sure if we are following out. So before I call names, so the title of last week training that we had. So because we had a wonderful section last week, and I'm sure some of us were part of that training. All right, so let me call names. Okay, I think I'm going to call names now. I'm going to call names so that I feel that there. Okay, Elizabeth, can you tell us? I think I can see Elizabeth. Elizabeth, can you tell us the title of last week training? Can you tell us the title of last week training? Elizabeth, we are waiting. Okay, I guess Elizabeth. Okay, let's call on Mr. Gbenga Shadare. Can you tell us the title of last week training? Mr. Gbenga Shadare, are you there? Okay. Lastly, I'm going to call on. Okay, let me call on Mr. Oladelege. The title of last week. The title of last week training. You want to help us? The title of last week training. So can someone help me with the title of last week training? Mr. Ladele, I can't hear you. Is someone speaking?
I didn't see it.
Maybe that like the classic account. Yeah. So now the customer now agrees to instead of going through the others after we supply commercial, unfortunately something happened.
Okay, for those of us that were not part of the training last week, what we talked about was the habit of a successful entrepreneur. The habit of a successful entrepreneur. You can go to the YouTube, it's there, just Google it. You're going to see, go to our channel, you see there, the habit of a successful entrepreneur. You can just Google the digital billionaire education. You will see there the habits of a successful entrepreneur. Now, today we are going to look at the power of determination. The power of determination. The power of determination. Okay, somebody just typed now, how to succeed in business. No, it is called the habit of a successful entrepreneur. Okay, yes, the habit of a successful entrepreneur. That is the topic last week, because entrepreneur, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you must have some traits, or you must develop some character. It is success is the principle. If you abide by the principle, you will definitely make it. So today we are going to look at this power of determination. The power of determination. Now, we want to look at what that word determination means and how can you maximize it? How can you put it into use to get whatever into? How can you put it into use to get whatever you want to get? All right, you can see the power of determination. Okay, that is today's focus. The power of determination is what we'll be looking at. So if you are with us online, you can take your time, still chat up with part of the meeting also. You can send it to them, invite them to be part of this meeting while we're having today's training, because it's very important that they also be part of this training, because we are already moving on a full-blown year. So please, it is very, very important. We are looking at the power of determination. The power of determination. So now we want to quickly look at something so that this word determination, can somebody tell us what that word determination, what it's all about? If you want to contribute, you can unmute your mic while you tell us what you understand by the word determination before we now look at what it can do for us as a business person. So the word determination. The word determination. So as a business person, or as somebody that really wants to that is focused on achieving something, that word determination, what does it really mean? What do you want to know? Okay,
it means your aim.
We can't hear you. We are struggling to hear you. You say what?
Your aim. What you aiming at? Your aim.
It says your aim. Determination. It says your aim.
Yes.
What you are aiming at. Okay. All right. So can somebody also help her? She said determination means your aim. What you are aiming at. Determinations, your aim, what you are aiming at. Okay, somebody want to help her? The word determination, somebody want to help her? So, okay, somebody's writing here, to be resilient, okay? To be resilient, okay, all right. To be engrossed in getting something done at all cost, okay? So, okay, Mr. Ladele, you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Let's hear you.
Okay, sir. To my own understanding, determination is all about you being firm.
Okay, you being firm. You being firm. All right, that means it's still the same word as being. All right. So does somebody want to help him again? All right. Mr. Femi Ajishafe wants to say something. Mr. Femi Ajishafe, somebody says to be resilient. Somebody says, okay. No sound. But is there sound? Can you hear me now?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you now. So determination to me is like what you want is like a focus, what you are able to do, what your inner mind is telling you to do, and you are consistent on it. That is to me, to my own understanding, what determination means to me. So it's a work of success.
Okay. All right. So determination, you can see it says what you are aiming to do, what you are focused on doing is called determination. All right. So you guys all have contributed very well in that part of discussion. And I want to tell you today, as an entrepreneur, do you have that spirit of determination? Mr. Oye Samson, I hope you can hear us. Mr. Oye, can you hear us? Because it's like you're straining your ear to your mic, to your system. Mr. Oye, can you hear us? Okay. Can you hear us, Mr. Oye? Okay. Never giving. Okay. Somebody said never giving up or giving in on your pursuit. Now, you see, while we are looking at this progress, determination, while we are looking at this determination, it's very critical that we have to understand what this business is all about. That is very, very critical. So we need to know what it's all about. Now I want to quickly tell us, there's a place in the scripture that, some I was told in the scripture that some people made up their mind. They made up their mind that they want to build a tower. They want to build a tower that will touch heaven. Some people made up their mind that they want to build tower that will touch the heaven. Now, the scripture says that those people were determined, they were resolute to develop, to create, or to build that tower that will reach heaven. And the scripture recorded that when God looked down, he realized that these people have made up their mind. They have made up their mind to achieve that goal. And nothing can stop them. Now, it says nothing can stop. So even if God confirmed that these people have made up their mind to do something and nothing can stop them, that is what we call determination. Determination. Now, even though what they are doing in the eyes of God was not a good one, but because they are determined to do it, God realizes that if he didn't put a stop to it, these guys are going to achieve it. Now, what did God do? He had to ensure that every one of them begins to speak different language so that they won't understand themselves again. So he said, so that they will not understand themselves again. And as a result of that, they had to abandon that project because the laborer does not understand the engineer does not understand the contractor does not understand the pipe layer. So all of them didn't even understand themselves. So they were saying the same thing, but meaning different language. Now, when a man has made up his mind to achieve something, it is called determination, just as you all have said. But my question this afternoon is that, or this morning rather, is that, is it everybody or is it everything that you are determined to do that you eventually come into reality? Is it everything that you have determined to do that eventually come into reality? Now, you will agree with me that the answer is no. Before I continue, I can see Gabriel raising up his hands. So, Mr. Gabriel, let me hear from you, Mr. Gabriel. I can see you're raising up your hands. Okay, you want to say something, Mr. Gabriel? Mr. Gabriel, your hand is up. Okay, so I guess it's a mistake. All right, then let's move on. Okay, so like I said, the determination, there are not everything that you have determined to achieve that you eventually achieve. Not everything that you are determined to do that you eventually do. Now, we're not going to look at what are the factors that must play itself out before you achieve whatever you want to achieve. When you are determined to do something, what are the factors that play out that did not make you to actualize, that did not make you actualize it? What are the factors that plays out? So these are the things that we want to look at. Now, let me tell you this. It is possible for you to be determined. You can be determined to succeed. And at the same time, you can be determined to fail. Listen to me. Your determination can lead to success, and at the same time, it can also lead to failure. Now, like I said, your determination can lead to success, and at the same time, it can also lead to failure. Now, whenever you are determined to succeed, and you do not work it out, to succeed, then you are determined to fail. Did you get me? Whenever you are determined to succeed, when I say success, I mean achieving a particular goal that you have set, and you do not work out that plan or that goal to achieve it, then you are determined to fail. Now, so many of us, we are determined that, you know what, this particular business that I'm doing, or this particular venture I find myself in, or this particular opportunity that is right in front of me, I am going to make success out of it. But the question now is, Are you really working it out to make success out of it? Now, that's the reason why we'll be looking at those factors that plays out that did not make you actualize that determination. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is goals, goal setting. Now, the ingredients that makes your determination a reality, that makes you achieve whatever you want to achieve a reality, is that goal setting. You know, they normally tells us that whenever you fail to plan, then definitely you are planning to fail. When you have a determination to achieve something, the first thing you have to do is to set a goal around that stuff. Is to set a goal around that stuff. Now, setting a goal is just one of those things that you need to do. Because whenever you are determined to succeed, you must have a goal. You must have a goal that you have to work with. You don't just wake up one morning and say, you see, today, in fact, I am determined to make a million naira. Or today, I am determined to get married. Or today, I am determined to get educated or to build a new house or to start a new career or to start a new business. Now, whenever you take up that step, determination is just an urge. It's just an urge. But the moment you begin to set a goal around that thing that you are thinking about, then you are one step ahead. Now, when you are creating a goal, like I said, one thing that is very, very crucial to it is that goal. Determination always starts with a goal. Determination always starts with a goal. The moment you are determined to get something done, your subconscious mind begins to tell you how you can get it done. Are we together? Now, let me tell you this. For example, my goal is to be probably one of the best public speaker. It don't just happen overnight. You know that among the goal is for you to enroll yourself in a training school or in a career-driven school that tailors towards that direction, or to attend seminars, to attend presentations, to go for an event that will enhance or that will keep the fire burning. Now, when you are doing all this, you are indirectly fulfilling the goals that you have set towards achieving your goal of becoming a successful public speaker. Now, when you start with a goal, let me ask you today, I'm going to be sincere to you. Most times from January, you see one thing that the problem we normally have is that, for example, January this year, we all set our goals that, you know what, before the end of this year, I want to have done X, Y, Z, or I want to have completed an X, Y, Z program, or I want to have achieved this X, Y, Z financial freedom, or I want to have built my own house, buy my own land, make this particular X amount of money. Now, January, for us to have thought of it, it was a determination to get it done. And for us to have even one way or the other, some of us must have put down some things. Or let me even ask us this question before we move on. How many of us, January this year, we actually penciled down one or two goals that we want to achieve before December? Now, let me say a hand up if you are among them, those that maybe you wrote down some things that before December, let's be sincere to ourselves. Let's be real. Exactly. So we are in an interactive section. So let's be real that, okay, before the end of this year, like Mr. Ajisco now, I guess probably January this year, he must have written it down that this year before this year runs out, I want to get married. So you can see him working towards it. I'm just giving that as an illustration. At least, if at all he has not known his girlfriend or his wife to be as of January, it would have. That means he knows that if he wants to get married this year, by December or before December, he must go out and go and toast somebody, or somebody should come and toast him and he will accept. He must, among his goals is that he will make plans to take that particular lady to his father or to his relations, or to follow the lady to his relation for acceptance. Then among his goals might even be maybe putting some money aside for the wedding proper. Now, these are what we call plan towards actualizing what you determine to get. So I'm just saying this now. Let's be real to ourselves now. I just want to give one or two people that audience. Maybe January this year, you actually pencil down some things. It might be something that you have achieved. It might be something that you have not achieved. It doesn't matter. It's just for conversation purpose. So let me see your hands up so I can call on you. Just give us an hint. Some of those things that you actually set goal that you want to achieve January, and here you are in December, here you are in October. Probably you've achieved some or you've not achieved some. I want someone, maybe one or two people to share the experience with us. So while I leave the floor open, someone said no sound. Okay. I think this one is we've discussed this. So do we have a hand, or do we have a hand up? Do we have somebody raising up his hand? One of the goals that I set in the beginning of this year. Okay. Do we have any hand up? All right. Okay. So I guess there's no hand up. So let's move on as we discuss. So like I said, determination, achieving something, achieving success in determination, getting your goal, achieving your goal, determining to achieve your goal. The first thing you have to do is to set a goal. You set a goal. Once you are determined to do something, or you are determined to get something done, then you must set a goal towards achieving that stuff. Now, the number two factors that is responsible for you achieving that thing that you are determined to achieve is what we call commitment. Is what we call commitment. See, you can see the role of commitment as a realtor, as a real estate person. This weapon called commitment, or this tool called commitment, is a powerful tool. Now, it is commitment that will drive you. It is commitment that will keep you going. Now, when you have set a goal and you are not committed to that goal, that means you are not determined to achieve that particular goal that you have set. And there is no two ways about it. When you do not achieve a goal, then you have failed. You have failed to achieve that goal. You can see, when you are not committed enough to achieve that goal, then you have failed in achieving that goal. There's nothing like I try to achieve the goal. Now, the most important thing is that when you have set a goal, because you are determined to achieve something and you set a goal towards it. For example, as a realtor, I'm making up my plans, or probably I've set my goals that before the end of this year, I want to have at least 15 customers that must have bought from my property, or that I must have sold to. So I want to have 15 customers. Now, 15 customers might be a huge task for me from January till December. Looking at it like, 15. How many days, how many times when do I want to get 15 customers? Now, I might decide to break that into pieces and say, you know what? let me focus on getting at least two customers in a month. Now, getting two customers in a month is still not realistic enough. Getting two customers in a month is still not realistic enough. I said, okay, you know what? Okay, let me break it down in getting one customer in every 2 weeks. Now you can see, I'm trying to set a goal, a realistic goals that will help me achieve whatever I want to achieve. Okay, I have said, let me get one customers at least in a week. Now, what are the things, what are the process that follows before I can get that customer? I need to prospect. I need to engage people. I need to go to places. I need to make myself available. I need to use the social media. I need to attend functions, attend meetings, go to places. I need to do all that. Now, and I have 2 weeks to do that. So what do? I break my goals down further into tasks. You know what? Today, I should try, maybe on daily basis, I should try and meet 5 new people. Let them know about my products. Let them know about my services. And I am committed to that task every day. Every day I wake up, after my devotion, I set out before I can even do anything. And I set out or I launch on my system that I have to meet 5 new people that I want to share my opportunity with. And it begins to compile, it begins to build up 5 every day times 5 working days. They become 25. They become 50 in every 2 weeks because I am looking for that one customer. Now, I might not achieve it in the first 2 weeks. I might not achieve it in the first month. I might not achieve it in the second month. But because I am committed to getting that 5 people I want to engage with. Now, even if I don't get that customer that I think I am looking for, my life can never remain the same again, because in the process of going out, engaging myself, putting myself into work to interact with people, I am beginning to become a better salesperson. I am beginning to know what I should do and what I should not do if I want to get results. Now, my life gradually is being transformed. Now, by the time I begin to do this consistently, I will be amazed when the result will come. In fact, at times when the result will just come, 5 people might just come in a row, which has already covered for me. It has covered at least 2 months back to back. I hope I'm communicating to you. Now, because I am committed to that task, I begin to get this result step by step. And I begin to see, wow, so this is how this thing works. So, like I said, when you are determined to achieve anything, you set your goal. After setting your goal, you should be committed to that goal. You should be committed to that goal. Most times, you might decide to set some goals and you might not achieve all the goals. Let me quickly tell you, all goals are not meant to be achieved. When you set a goal and the goal does not scare you, then you've not set any goal. When you set a goal and the goal does not scare you, if all you could achieve in that goal is just 10% or 5% of what you have achieved, with your commitment towards that goal, then you are on the right path. Then you are on the right path. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about, factor that can help your spirit of determination. The factor that can help increase your power of determination. The factor that plays in the determination realm is called focus. It's called focus. It's called focus. You know, sorry to say, most times when we elect our presidents, or most times when we start a particular business, we we try to tell ourselves, you know what? Anything it takes, I must succeed in this business. Now, by the time we begin to see different storm, left and right, hitting us back and front, blue, black, left and center, we begin to lose focus. From the onset, we are determined to go to school, to get educated, and if possible, to get the best of jobs. Now, to some people, by the time they get to secondary school, now because of the inability to finance their education, they lose that focus of being educated to the tertiary level. As a realtor also, you know, one thing I always scare realtors or that scare real estate consultant is that maybe you have determined that, you know what, this month I must make 10 million naira, and you set your goals on how you can make that 10 million naira, and you are committed to it and say before 6 months I should be able to make 1 million. In fact, within a month I should be able to make at least 100,000 naira. Now, by the time you've set the goal, you are committed to those goals, and things are not working as expected. You know, it is at that point some people begin to lose focus. Say, now wow, and bills don't they pile up, money no day again, and we need to look for something else to do. I don't think I can continue with this vision or this goal again. We begin to lose focus because we've set some goals and we are beginning to face the reality. And before you know what is happening, we begin to lose focus. You know, let me quickly tell you, when you set goals and you are determined to achieve that goal, the storm of life will come to test if you are focused on that or not. Don't be surprised. It happens to Jesus also. It happens to Mr. Jesus. You know, the storm of the world or the storm of life was so tough on him when he was about to be crucified. And he said, God, how I wish this cup will roll over. But yet not by my will, but let your will be done. Now, he tried to keep his focus on the purpose why he came into this world. He was committed to that task. From the onset, a goal was set that he should go and die for us. And he was committed to that cause. But a time came that his focus begins to wither. But he tried to maintain himself and say, you know what? Let your will be done. So most times, I always tell you, what you are not committed to can never make you successful. So you need focus. Focus is the driving force that will always bring a natural energy into you. That, you know what, this thing, no matter what it takes, I can achieve it. No matter how threatening or how challenging this goal that I've set is, I can achieve it. Even if it seems I'm tired today, tomorrow is another day, I'll wake up stronger and pursue that goal because I am born to achieve this goal. I am born to be this particular person. I am born to achieve this particular time. You begin to see things working out for you. Now, I'll quickly tell us this. While I round up to these sessions about the power of determination, what determination can do for you. When you are determined, you can open any door. When you are determined, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. When you are determined, you can get to anywhere you want to get to in life. You can get to any level you want to get to. Nobody, a determined person, is unstoppable. Now, it's unstoppable because it will not take no for an answer. It will not accept second option as the best option. So he will go all out to achieve whatever he or she has set for himself to achieve. So as I round up today, I am going to tell you this, that you must be determined to achieve the kind of dreams you want to live. And I pray God will help us all. Thank you very much. I'm going to stop here while I entertain questions. Thank you. All right. So somebody wants to ask question, Mr. Ajishafe Femi. Okay, let's hear you. Mr. Femi.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you for the lecture so far about determination, the factors that can enhance the determination. We have really learned a lot of things, especially me. I've really learned a lot of things from your lessons today, from your teaching. Thank you very much. But my question is that for someone that have a determination to, for example, he has a determination to get a car this year, and then because of the circumstances in Nigeria, for like what is going on, like the inflation of the economic cost of dollars, this thing and every other things, and petrol and every other things, and that person did not achieve it, does it now mean that that person is a failure for not achieving it in that year? So that's my question.
Okay. All right. Now, that's a very good question. It says somebody was determined to own a car this year and the person did not achieve it. Does that mean the person is a failure? Now, that question is a two-edged sword. Remember, determination is just a will. It's just a will to achieve something. There are some components inside of that will. One of the components is goal. The other component is commitment. And the third component is focus. Now, these three elements are very, very essential. When somebody is determined and he did not set a goal towards achieving that task, that means that person is a failure. I am determined to get a car, and I did not set a goal that will lead me towards achieving that. That I did not set a goal that will help me towards achieving owning a car. Then I'm a failure. Because determination will always ask you some question. How do you want to get that car? Do you want to do some job or some work that will give you money to get that car? The car you want to get, like how much do you think you need to get that car? Is it 2 million, 5 million? Then what can you do to get that 2 million, 5 million? Now, you begin to break this down into pieces to put it up as a plan. Okay, I am going to do XYZ job, and I should be able to get maybe 1 million naira in a month. How do I get this 1 million naira in a month? If this is a job I want to do, for example, I want to do real estate business and get 1 million naira in a month, and I know, okay, maybe 1 million naira in a month is just 10% of my sales. Then I should be looking at making maybe 10 million naira. Now, who are the people that will buy this property from me so that I can make this 1 million naira? I begin to analyze all of them. Maybe my goal was to raise 5 million naira. And at the end of that year, I was able to raise 1 million naira. My brother, if you walk through your goal and you raise 1 million naira, I can tell you it's a success. Because you set goals of owning it. I mean, you have a determination of owning a car, and you set goals towards owning that car. And at the long run, you were able to achieve maybe 10% or 5% of that goal. Then is a success. That means you can still walk through that goal and you eventually own that car. There are times you will set some goal that you must achieve it within a year. And it may take you 3 years, 4 years, even 5 years. But as long as you are still maintaining your focus on that goal until you achieve it, then you are success on daily basis. Let me tell you this: success is not count on what you've achieved on that part on your arrival. Success is counted by what you overcome on daily basis, what you achieve on daily basis towards achieving the ultimate goal. Is that clear? Somebody wants to win Olympic medal. You don't just wake up one morning and start practicing and say the following day you want to go to Olympic and win medal. It doesn't work that way. It takes several preparation, several planning, several training of years to win an Olympic medal within 10 minutes. Am I speaking to you, Mr.? So that is that. When you are determined and you determine, but you did not set goal and did not work towards that goal, then you are a failure. But when you are determined and you set goal and you work towards the goal, even if you do not achieve all, for the fact that you are working towards the goal, then is a success. All right. I hope that's answered your question. All right. Let him use his phone. Are we together? All right. So any question again? Any question? Somebody is asking. Okay, Mr. Ladile. All right. Thank you very much. Any other question again? Any question? Okay. So in the absence of no question, all right. So it's a very good one. So I'm seeing some new members that are joining us for the very first time in the house today, and I think I can see. Let's please welcome our new members in our midst. So I can see Mrs. I can see. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, Veronica is the female name, the feminine gender. Veronica. Okay, good afternoon, sir. All protocol, all observed, and okay, from Mr. Oye Samson. Sorry for joining late meeting. I thought this training center on estate management. May I ask what is the relevance of this training to the estate property management? All right. Okay, so someone just asked question now. It says, good afternoon, sir. All protocols observed, and sorry for late joining of the meeting. Thought this training is centers on estate management. May I ask, what is this relevance of this training? Sorry, okay, like I've said, you actually joined the meeting late. Now, so all right, so the focus of our training, every Thursdays, we pick topics that will help enhance our performance. One of the things, again, you talked about estate management is also a training that comes up during our training. So it's that we talked about training that enhance our performance, or we talk about etiquette in real estate, we talk about real estate terminologies, or we talk about the estate management itself. We talk about that will enhance our performance in real estate. Focus, determinations, what can help us achieve more in the industry. And what can help us achieve more in the industry is what we are discussing again, which is called determination. So no matter how skillful in the real estate management sector, if you do not have the will to move, it may be difficult for you to. Most important thing is to know where you are going and to get all the information that you need to help you achieve whatever you want to achieve. I hope I answered your question well, Mr. So we have this training, it's just a 2 hours training sections. So that we talked about topics that is really, really of importance to us. All right, so like I said, we're having, okay. So I think Mr. Oye Samson, I guess I'm seeing that this name is appearing for the very first time today. Can you unmute your mic and let's meet you, Mr. Oye Samson? Are you there with us? So let's meet you. Let's know where you are connected from. Well, how you got to know us. So, all right, Mr. Oye.
Oh, actually, I got a message. I once registered on the platform of the Pillarcom before. So when I got it, so
we are struggling to hear you. We are struggling to hear you, Mr. Oye. We cannot hear you. Yeah, okay, Mrs. Veronica, we can't hear you, Mr. Oye. I'm sorry. Mrs. Oye, Mrs. Oye, let's hear you. Oye Veronica, I guess we are seeing this, this person is appearing here for the very first time. Mrs. Oye Veronica. Mrs. Oye Veronica. All right, Mrs. Oye Veronica. I guess, okay. Then I think I'm seeing this someone else again for the very first time. Gabriel. I can see Gabriel. Gabriel. Okay, okay, Veronica, let's hear you.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, I joined about 2-3 weeks ago. Not the first time. I just joined it today.
You said what?
I joined the meeting about 2 weeks ago or so, or 3 weeks.
Okay, you were in a meeting 2 weeks ago.
Yes, I'm not.
All right, all right. What's your username on the platform? What's your username on the platform? I remember your username. Okay, yeah, what you do for me, just private chat me, send me give me a private chat, your phone number. Okay. Let me have your phone number. You can just send a private chat, your phone number. Send me a private chat on your phone number.
All right. Thank you.
So you can send it on the chat. You can send it on the chat now. Just send me your phone number on the chat. You know how to do that. Just send your phone number on the chat. So I'm going to, I just sent you a chat now. I sent you a chat now. Then Mr. Oye, please, we can't hear you, but just do likewise. You can send me a private chat, Mr. Oye. Mr. Oye, you can send me a private chat. Okay, I guess he has gone. Mr. Oye has gone. All right. Okay. Then I can see Gabriel. Veronica, you can reply the chat I sent to you now. I can see Gabriel. Gabriel, okay. So we have Gabriel. I'm seeing this also for the very first time. So Mr. Gabriel, let's meet you. Mr. Gabriel, are you there? Mr. Gabriel.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you, Gabriel.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, I'm Gabriel. I'm connected from Abuja.
Okay, Mr. Gabriel, where are you streaming from?
From Abuja. From Abule, can you hear me?
You are doing what? From Abule. Oh, wow, fantastic. From Abule.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so it's nice meeting you, Mr. Gabriel. Now, you can also private chat me with your phone number. Just send me a private chat. You can send me a private chat, your phone number, just private chat me, so that we can give you updates on our program. Now, I think you're welcome. How did you get to know about us, Mr. Gabriel?
Yes, I had the advert from Rainbow FM.
Oh, you heard about wow on Rainbow FM. Okay, all right, that's good. So it's nice having you in our midst. So we normally have these training sections. Unfortunately, we have these training sections every Thursday. Every Thursday, where we share the real estate opportunity, where we educate ourselves on how you can achieve more from the real estate. So I'll be sharing before we move on. Towards the end of this training, have you created your account on the platform?
Yes.
What's your username?
Yeah, it's Gabriel. Gabriel. Okay.
Okay, your username is Gabriel.
Gabriel, yeah, Gabriel. Okay.
Okay. All right then. So we'll be sharing with you some points that you are going to load on your account, because normally the systems allow us to generate points, and I'll be showing us what we can use those points for and the benefits that you can enjoy on this platform. So we need to educate ourselves frequently so that you can also be abreast with us. Are you on our WhatsApp, Mr. Gabriel? Are you currently on our WhatsApp?
The one I am on is not a group WhatsApp.
Okay. You know what you do? Once you chat me up with your phone number. Okay, I can see Veronica. Okay, the WhatsApp number and the email. Okay. Gabriel, you can do the same thing. Just send me private chats, your phone number and WhatsApp. I will pick it up from there. Yes, ma'am. Is someone trying to reach me? All right. So, Gabriel, you can do a chat on the chat group, on the chat, and let me have your number so that we can your number and your email so that we can add your record into our database too. All right. So I can see that for okay. So all right. Yeah, Mr. Okay. So please okay. So we quickly while we are towards the end, we're going to share you some code, and we're going to move on into this meeting. Mrs. Veronica, I'll be sharing some information with you at the end of this training so that you can also be on the same page with us. We want to hear more from you. But while we towards the end of this training, I'll quickly want to pass this information across. Well, like I said, this meeting runs from 11 o'clock to 1 p.m. It's a 2-hour training session. It's a 2-hour training session for us to know what is actually happening on our platform. Now, please, you can mute your mic now, Gabriel. So for us to actually know what is happening on our platform. So it is it's an interesting section that we need to be part of. And it's also an interactive section. Every Thursday we meet here. So it is compulsory that we are part of this training so that we can share more ideas with us. From time to time, we bring in more resource people on board to also educate us on the real estate opportunity, the real estate management, the real estate legality, the real estate and terminologies, things that you need to know on the real estate. It is very, very important that you are part of that training. So please, we'll take advantage of. Please, as from next week, I really want to tell us this so that you can prepare yourself in case you also want to be part of it. As from next week, we'll be having a technical sections every Thursday. Every Thursday, we'll be having a training sessions. We're having 2 sections as from next week. One of the training section, you can be, if you want to be part of it. That next week, we want to start a digital marketing class and a website design class. It's going to run for 5 weeks every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 11:30, and it's on Zoom. Please, you need to be there on time. There's a website design sections that will be running from 10 a.m. From 10 a.m. to 11:30. From 10 a.m. to 11:30 is just 1 hour 30 minutes every Wednesday. 1 hour 30 minutes until our until we're going to have our anniversary. Our anniversary is coming up December, and we'll be running these sections starting 2nd of November from 11 a.m. to from 10 a.m. from 10 a.m. till 11:30, just 1 hour 30 minutes from 10 a.m. to 11:30. So please, but it is compulsory. If you want to be part of that training, you must have a laptop. You can't use mobile phone for it. A lot of people have paid for that training. We are starting the first session. We're having Thursday and Wednesday. So we're going to start next week, Wednesday, and we're going to also have it on Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday from 10 to 11:30. The same thing again for Thursdays. So we're going to start from 10 a.m. and then you need to enter early. So that first session is going to end by 11:30 before we now do our general real estate meeting. So it's a technical class. If you want to be part of that training, then you have to join the meeting by 10 o'clock. Is that clear? So Wednesday and Thursday, as from next week, is a 5 weeks session. 5 weeks session. Now, because you're a registered member of the community, you are not paying for that training. The Wednesday training is a paid training section. People that are joining are actually paying to be part of that training. But we want to give our in-house people the opportunity to participate in that training. Because during our anniversary, we'll be doing graduation for people that participated in that training. And Thursday's training, the Thursday own is free. So if you have somebody that wants to be part of that Thursday website design class, starting from 10 o'clock down to 11:30, is free. They can be part of it. We take that training for free, where we're going to teach the basic of website design and the basic of digital marketing that you can use to pull in more sales. So you can invite someone to be part of that particular training. So for Thursday own is free, but for Wednesday own is for paid members. Take note, Wednesday own is for paid members. If you have already registered into Pillarcom, you can participate in that training. And if you are not a registered member of Pillarcom, but you want to be part of that training, tell them it is 20,000 naira. It is 20,000 naira. They can be part of that training. We are reserving 5,000 naira out of that to all our realtors. So if you have somebody that wants to be part of that paid training where they learn website design and digital marketing, this time around we are building projects. That is for the Wednesday class. We'll be building projects that you can be proud of, and you can also do it for people. Why we are doing this training is because we will be starting another phase of Pillarcom where people will be needing the service of website designer. Are we together? Immediately after our anniversary, we'll be starting another phase of Pillarcom by next year, where people will need website designer or a digital marketer to help them push or grow their businesses online. So the best thing we can do is to share that knowledge with you so that you can also monetize that knowledge. Exactly. So that you can also monetize that knowledge. And I can tell you from our analysis, that knowledge has a capacity to put at least 200,000 to 300,000 naira into your wallet every month. So this is what we are looking towards. And by next week, we'll be starting that training. So please make your plans to be part of it. 10 a.m. on Wednesday. And for those of you that are listening to me now and you want to be part of that training, you can send me a private chat so that I can add you into the group where the training will commence, where we can send the training link, because we're not going to send it to the general group. That link is not for the general group. It is for those that really want to go. So you can send me a private chat. I will add you to that training where we're having that class. Exactly. So you're going to learn it, you're going to know it, you are going to implement it, and you're also going to monetize it. So send me a private chat and we'll pick it up from there, and you can start achieving something from it also. Then we have a promo. Somebody just raised up his hand now. Okay, Gabriel, you have something to say? Mr. Gabriel? Mr. Gabriel? Okay. Or you are raising up your hand that you want to be part of that training. If you are raising up your hand to be part of that training, you can send me a chat on the chat box. Okay. So, okay, somebody just said, I want to be part of the paid training. Okay. Okay, no problem. So we are going to include you into the paid training. All right. So the criteria is that you must have a laptop. If you don't have a laptop, you cannot participate. Okay. All right. So that is it there. So now, as we move on in our training, as we move towards the end of today's meetings, again, I want to remind us there is an ongoing promo that we have. That promo is 1,000 naira per plot, 1,000 naira per day. So we have put aside, we have four of our properties that we're starting. Like I said, we want to give people opportunity to own properties. We want them in large volume. And that is why I am announcing to you an opportunity to own a plot of land that will cost you 1,000 naira per day. That means you're actually paying 1,000 naira every day to own a property. So somebody can, now what that means is that we have 100 plots. Okay, it says, yes, I want to. Mr. Gabriel, please send me your phone number. Send me your phone number so that we can interact after today's meeting. So send me your phone number so that we can interact after today's meeting. It's very important. Okay, Mr. I've seen it. All right, no problem. I've seen your detail. I've seen your details, Mr. All right, I've seen it. All right, Mr. Gabriel. Okay, so like I said, we are giving out, there's a plot of land that we are selling now, and we have to make it available so that you can use an opportunity to close more deals. Don't forget, we're already making preparation. Our plan is to go to Ghana and celebrate ourselves, but we have a mountain to climb. Our mountain to climb is to achieve some of our goals that we have set for this year. Now, if we achieve those goals, like I said, we are making plans to go there, and we also have some goals that we have set. So we have just less than 40 days to achieve those goals. And those goals is to meet up some financial goal. So if we're able to achieve those goals, then we'll be traveling to Ghana. So we are traveling to Ghana, a trip. So and one of those goals is to close deals. We said between now till December, when we'll be traveling, you must have made a sale of 2 million naira. Very realistic sales. 2 million naira is very, very realistic. Or you must have referred at least 20 people to be part of the community. Also very realistic. So what have we done to help you achieve this task? We have some of our properties now that you can sell to people and they are paying 1,000 naira every day. So somebody that say, I don't get money to buy land, I don't get money to own properties, and they are actually spending money. They're actually spending money. Welcome back, Veronica. Welcome back, Veronica. So they're actually spending money. You can sell this particular property to them, and they are paying 1,000 naira every day. 1,000 naira every day for the next 2 years, and the property becomes their own. So you can see how ridiculous we've made the price to be. 1,000 naira every day, and the property becomes their own. You can also buy such property for yourself, because it's just about you selling and you don't have any. You can also buy it for yourself. Exactly. You can also buy it for yourself, and you'll be amazed the fortune is going to turn out for you. So what do you need to do? So for those that need that property, all they need to do is to pick up the form. To pick up the form. The form is 15,000 naira. The form is 15,000 naira. That means our realtors get 5,000 naira from that form, and the remaining 10,000 naira is transferred to the company's account to process the person's transaction, and then to impute it in their database. Then the person can now start paying 1,000 naira every day until the end of 2 years, and it becomes a property owner. So, all right. So that is that. And do we have any question here before I move on, so that we can wrap up our meeting for today? Do we have any question? Okay. Okay, so in the absence of no question, all right. Lastly, I'm going to share with us. You have to say something, Mr. Bayo.
Yes, I want to talk about it.
I can't hear you, please. I can't hear you.
I want you to stop. Can you hear me?
Okay. I should start.
15,000 naira you spoke about.
1,000 naira per day, yes. We are giving
What
them
is
just
15,000 naira for? 15,000 naira.
It's for the form, for the application form.
Okay, all right.
It's for the application form. 15,000 naira is for the application form. Why the 1,000 naira is for the property? So they pay 1,000 naira every day, and the property becomes their own. All right. Okay. All right. Somebody says he wants to be part of that training. All right. Okay. So again, for the Thursday free training that we'll be doing, is an opportunity for you to recruit, to use it as a medium to recruit more people to be part of the Pillarcom program, because we actually be doing the training for 1 hour, and we'll be using 30 minutes to also talk about the Pillarcom project, so that is that for people that want to be part of the community, they can leverage on that and also join the community. And when they are joining the community, is a big plus for you. Exactly. All right. So as we wrap up today's meeting, I'll be sharing the code with us, so that we can load the code for today's meeting. Please, if you have a downline, or if you have signed up on Pillarcom platform and you are not receiving the code every week, confirm if you have added your phone number on the platform. Some people just register, but they do not have their phone number. So to confirm you have your phone number, in the profile page, you go to, just log into your account, you click your name, you will see profile. You click on profile, you will see edit profile. Then you click on edit profile. You click on edit profile. It will give you sections where you put your account details, your bank account details, and your WhatsApp number. So put it there, so that you can start getting free points from our platform every week. Mr. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel. Okay, good afternoon, sir. Okay, sorry, I think I've read that one. Mr. Gabriel, you want to say something? All right, I can see the hands up. Hello.
Yeah, I want to ask, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, please, I want to ask, how do we make money through this platform online? Like,
How do we do what?
how do we make money through this platform online? Like,
How do we make money?
Yes.
That is why I asked for your phone number. Some of that information is something I'm still going to share with you after the training, because I can see we have 2 new people in our midst, so we're going to give you some education to properly bring you on board on our program. Exactly.
All right.
So you have a lot of money to make here, and you'll be amazed what you'll be getting from this platform. Exactly. So I'll be having a session with you and Veronica, so that you can also be on the same page. Though some things you can, there's no need for us to discuss it now, because we have the majority of our people that are here are new, are old members, so they already have that information. So there's no point repeating it. Exactly. But I will show you something after today's meeting. Later in the evening, we're still going to talk about, have some sections again, and you're going to learn details how you too can start making money from the real estate. Exactly.
All right.
Okay. So, all right. So I thank you very much. So lastly, like I said, I'll be sharing the code with you now. Please upload the code on your account. And like I said, this code is just for those that came for the meeting online today. That is why we only share it here. We don't share it elsewhere. So I'm sending the code to the chat group, so you can see the code. You can copy it and make use of it. For Mrs. Veronica and Mr. Gabriel, you can copy the code and keep it. We are going to show you how you will make use of it. I'm going to show you how. Mr. Dr. Adebile Samuel. Dr. Adebile Samuel, you are welcome on board. Unfortunately, you are just joining us while we are running up. So, Mr. Adebile Samuel, please let's meet you before we close for the day. Mr. Adebile Samuel, can you hear me? Mr. Adebile, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
All right, please kindly let's have your phone number and your email on the chat box. If you can do that, fine. Just let's have it on the chat box. Then secondly, just introduce yourself to us, how you got to know about us, and where you are chatting us from.
Okay. Okay, are you saying I should talk? Okay, I should chat then.
First, you can let us just talk. No, you talk. You can go ahead and talk. Let's meet you.
Okay.
Let's meet you. Your name, what you do, and where you are streaming from, and how you got to know about us.
Okay. I'm Dr. Samuel Adigbile.
Okay.
I'm a medical doctor working in a federal medical center in Butemeta.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. I knew about Pillarcom from my mother-in-law, who had about the program at the radio station. Then after that
Who what? I didn't get you.
I said she had about the program on the radio station and told me about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is how I also got more information and and I became a member of Pillarcom.
Wow.
Yeah. Although I've not been too involved because of work. As much as I want to.
I can understand.
I'm hoping that will improve. That will improve. Yes, sir.
We're even happy that you have not Japa. At least we have one doctor in our
This is well.
The rate at which doctors are jackpotting away from us now is alarming.
The nation is not doing well. They are not doing well for us. That's why.
Yeah.
But it's well. It's well. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Samuel. We really appreciate. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So you can drop your contact with us on the chat group now. You can drop it here so that we can.
Okay.
Say meet. Exactly. So let's have it before we are.
All
I'm
right.
waiting for you so that I can end the meeting for today. All right. So
Okay.
I've sent
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, yeah, we've seen it. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Samuel. All right, please, the code that was sent, I will encourage us, let's copy the code so that we can have it and make use of it. Now, for those that are joining us for the very first time, we're still going to have a session with you, and we're going to show you how you can use this code. All right. Thank you all for joining us in today's meeting. And our next meeting again is on Thursday. We meet every Thursday. Mr. Doctor, please take note of that. We meet every Thursday,
All
11 a.m. So,
right.
except you have an emergency, then we can excuse you. If you're free, please join us. That training is compulsory because is where we learn the update about the company, things that you need to know about the company, or progress,
All
and
right.
other things you need to know to help you grow as a member of the community. Every month, we
All
give
right.
out a free plot of land to members. And if you don't have the information, you can never be part of that opportunity. And we have our members on monthly basis, they make money from our platform. If you don't have that opportunity also, you cannot build wealth through real estate. So thank you very much. We appreciate your coming around. So we hope to see you again next week, Thursday. And I will encourage you, if you are coming, please don't come alone. Drag somebody to join you online next week, Thursday. The link that you use to join this meeting, please save that link. It is the same link that you will use to join it next week, Thursday. We did not change our link. Exactly. Just whenever it is 11 o'clock, just click on that link. You will meet us here in the training, in the meeting room. Thank you very much. God bless.
God bless you, sir.
All right. So Mrs. Veronica and Mr. Gabriel, I'm going to call you later today. So we're going to have a conversation, and I will create a session for you. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.